Hey, welcome to the Porch Bois podcast. I am, of course, your newly married host, alongside these other two. Doesn't really matter their marriage status. The one that matters is mine. But there is still Seawall and Midget B. You boys are here still, and that's awesome. So let's get on it. What's up?
Ah, well, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
First of all, sorry to have bothered you the other day because I am retarded.
No, that's fine. Didn't even see it.
Speaking of being retarded, you know what I did on Sunday? I had my fucking microphone muted through OBS during my Let's Play. So, like, the whole thing is without the commentary I thought I was giving.
Wait, literally the whole thing?
Oh, literally the whole thing.
Oh shit, dude. Damn, if I was there, I would have
So,
like blew you up and been like, "Hey, you fucking
no
boomer,
one was
fix it
there.
now."
Nobody was there to help me out, bro.
Damn, dude, that is way unfortunate.
So I had no idea, and so enjoy episode 2 free of commentary. I mean, it's still a fairly decent Let's Play, I guess.
Yeah, silent let's plays
I
are a thing. They
I
they got they have an audience.
I accomplished everything I wanted to, and just a few minutes early, in fact. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like, how do you fix that? You can't just play it again because you've had to start a whole new file, get everything you had up till that point, stop at that exact same place, and start it over. That would be ridiculous. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't know
fuck
how you
that.
can even go about fixing it. That's funny.
That's pretty lame and embarrassing and
You
sucks,
boomered it,
but
dude.
I'll just leave it there
Yeah,
for,
I mean,
for what it is.
I bet you won't do it again.
I bet you I might.
Not for long. You might do it again, but not for long. I guarantee you're gonna check every time now. No,
I hope
no, I'm
so.
putting too much faith in you.
Um, I hope
I
so.
mean,
Oh,
embarrassment
Somebody's
is a great lesson, a great
I-
teacher, I should say.
Yeah, but if I don't remember it, then it's no good.
I suppose that's true. Um, well, we got some fun people in the chat. We got Sully Blue, we haven't seen in quite some time. We've got Quest, and of course Ed. What's up, boys? Yeah, so the big news, if you guys haven't heard already, I got married yesterday. It was cool. Um, so yeah, I'm officially married. So that's been fun. It's been a fun little 24 hours or so. Don't really have
A
anything
fun
else to report.
24 hours or so. Is that how you characterize it?
Well, as of 1:15 ish p.m. yesterday,
Oh, you
so a
better
little.
remember that time for the rest of your life.
Well, I told you we already put the date, made the date what it is, so it would be really easy for me to remember. It was just 8/8/22, super easy.
Yeah, and that was the strategy. It could have been
Yeah,
7/7, or it could have been like, 6/6 or 9/9, but
right. We chose 8/8 though, so there it is. It was just like uh, how much time we had to plan it. Um, we had to get the state's permission to get married, so we had 60 days from that license in order to do it before it expires. So we had to choose a date kind of like within that time. We settled on
I
eight
guess
eight.
I guess at some point in that 60-day grant of the license, you might, I don't know, become brother and sister or something. You might
It's possible.
become, your proposed spouse might marry someone else in that time period, and that would nullify the license that you're holding and not using. I guess there's a good reason to make it expire every after 60 days. It's so you can pay the man again to give you
Right.
permission to.
Yeah. It's funny too because we did get asked if we're blood related, and so I was like, "Oh, I hope not." Of course, making a dumb joke, and then the little clerk lady laughed, and then I was like, wait, so have you ever gotten anyone to say yes to that? And she was like, not yet. And I was like, damn it. Like, I was hoping for a story. I mean, I was really hoping for a story or something of, people trying to get married. But no,
Yeah, and
unfortunately.
they say sheepishly, yes.
Right. I was waiting for that. And waiting for like, oh, well, we can't legally let you get married. But yeah, like, it was fun, fun little experience. I'm glad I did it.
Ah,
No
ah,
regrets yet,
ah. Welcome to
So,
life.
Yep.
yeah, right.
As Sully says, yeah, your balls are now in the jar beneath the kitchen sink.
Wait, I think that was Quest Fanning who said that.
There's
Yep.
a question for that. Happy
And
balls
plus,
in the jar.
they're not under the kitchen sink. Okay, they're in the freezer. Gotta preserve them.
No, 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 no. No, it's always under the kitchen sink, man. Always under the kitchen sink. Because you would never
It's
think.
pretty damp under there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly. You want to
Pretty
preserve
full.
them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So.
Freezer is a better idea.
But, John, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
I wish you both a long, happy, and prosperous life.
Well, thank you.
How
I appreciate that.
thoughtful.
Yes.
That is very thoughtful.
Yeah.
I like what Sully Blue said. What are you doing, unstep bro?
Oh God.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh,
I like that. But yeah, man, I've been enjoying the married life for the past, I don't know, 28 hours or 29 hours, whatever it's been.
You can do math.
Not really. You'd be surprised at how little math I can actually do.
Well, he's Irish. What do you
Oh,
expect?
don't say.
Do what?
Well, you said it was 1:15, right?
Yeah,
It is now 9:15-ish.
just about. Yeah.
So that's 32 hours, bro.
See?
Yep.
I told you I can't
32
do
hours.
math.
Yep. Can't confirm. 32 hours.
Yeah. I told you, you'd be surprised at how little math I can actually do.
I'm not at all surprised. In fact,
Right. How long have you known me? Come on.
I thought you were the intelligent and handsome one.
No, we just let him say that so he feels better about himself. You know, Midget. We talked about this in private.
I just dumb myself down to make you plebs feel better about yourselves.
Oh, so
Wow.
that I can do simple arithmetic and
Right. I can make you look good for a few minutes while I just absolutely destroy you the rest of the episode.
you were just simply pretending to be retarded for my
Right.
benefit.
Joke's on you guys. I'm just pretending to be retarded.
That's right. The joke's on me for sure. I played the fool.
Right.
Yep, and I've been enjoying being back in the office with my job.
Oh yeah, dude.
Is this your first week there?
Technically, I was there on Friday. That was my first day back, so.
Why would they bring you in? Doesn't that suck, dicks? Why would you bring you in on a Friday just before a weekend?
They're staggering people returning.
I see. So you get to go in on a Friday before getting the weekend off, right?
I mean, look, it's not the end of the world. It's a 20-minute drive to and from work, so could be worse.
Could be worse. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You could have moved across the country in the time that you were working from home.
Yeah.
Right.
But actually, I moved into a home, so that I own. Hooray!
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking thing.
When money was cheap, and I'm just gonna fucking sit on this thing for 30 fucking years.
Oh yeah, you are.
I ain't fucking budging.
No need to. I mean, from
What if they put Section 8 housing down the street from you?
I live in where the political donors live.
Oh, that's right. You were saying you're well
funny.
insulated against public
Yeah, exactly.
policy.
Exactly. I'm where the cops, the politicians, and the political donors live.
Damn.
Yeah, so it won't be in your backyard.
No,
Somebody got
no.
money over there.
Yeah, and technically speaking, outside of the gated community, there is a apartment complex, but it's one of those nice ones with like trees and like a mini park built into it, effectively.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's just on
Luxury
the outside,
yeah.
bro. It's what's on the inside that counts, dude.
Yeah.
It's what occupies those dwellings that counts.
Mostly middle lower class.
I guess that's one word for it.
Yeah.
Euphemism, that is. Not a word, it's a euphemism.
Yep.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else do anything exciting over the weekend? Other than
I thought I did. Hold on a second. Thought of something. Yeah, I got the capture device. I got the video capture device.
Yeah.
So I can play N64 for you guys straight from the console to the Let's Play. We can do Majora's Mask after we do OOT.
Nice. So is it like a composite capture? Or is it
No, it's
component?
actually two fucking devices. It's one component to HD like up converter.
Oh, nice.
And then I daisy chain that to the HD video capture card. So
Nice.
yeah, so it gets up converted to like 720, and then I can split it, which I'm gonna split it to a TV screen because there's an unplayable like latency when I'm just playing on my PC screen. It's just unplayably.
Yeah.
There's like a couple hundred milliseconds of lag.
Got it. So just quick split to a TV, and then you'll be a very happy midget.
Right, yeah, then I can actually play the game, and then while, streaming it to you guys without... God, dude, the movement is actually really difficult on N64 with even just a few milliseconds of lag. It's pretty crazy.
Quest, as I said, I suspect cops live here, so if there are any urban youths, they
No,
know
he's
don't cause
flexing
trouble.
He's flexing his vocabulary for euphemism.
Yeah.
He's flexing his euphemistic vocabulary.
Yeah. And I should say moved into a house should be the better term I should use.
Yeah,
I'm
it does
tired.
sound like geriatric care.
Yeah.
Anyway, so unless we have anything else, I believe we have some memes and such to get to.
Memes?
Memes?
There is another wrestling match going on in my lap here.
Oh no. Well, I'm going to move on while he deals with that. So, first meme of the night. Okay, chat. Who is more accepting? Racists or the LGBT community?
Put in your votes.
Let's read some of these comments all around the perimeter here. Racist, of course. LGBT would probably make me apologize for being cis and a man. Right. God, that's so small. LGBT
Racist,
make me say
but
sorry.
unironically.
But unironically, I said I was straight to my friend who was LGBT, and she hasn't talked to me in a few days. Okay, that's dumb. We're tweet that of it's fucked up. God damn, this is so small. It's fucked up how accepting the racist community is. They don't even care what race you are as long as you're racist. Yeah, that's true. They don't.
Yeah, the like the hardcore alt-right racists and the what was it? And the black separatists, they get along famously. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, well, it's
Me and Ivory working together in harmony.
There's an old Sargon quote that I quite liked. That was, "It's amazing how incredibly diverse the white supremacy movement is."
Yeah, a lot of Hispanics, couple of blacks.
There's Le 56s all through it. There's Le 56s all through it.
Yep.
It's the brownest white supremacist movement you've ever seen.
That's right.
I remember, what was it? Wasn't there an article about the black face of white supremacists talking about like a group of black guys that are like join the Proud Boys or something?
Mm-hmm. No, wasn't it? It was Clarence Thomas, wasn't it? It was about him. Or...
No, it was about someone else. This was years before Clarence Thomas was relevant.
Years ago, yeah.
Okay. Then maybe it resurfaced. I don't know.
The blackface of white supremacy. Yeah, it was a smear piece against Proud Boys who had diverse members. Like that's when they were going after Enrique Tarrio.
Yeah.
He's Afro-Cuban. They couldn't stop saying. they couldn't stop pointing out that he wasn't technically white.
It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
maybe they're not the things that you say.
Yeah,
they are.
it's almost as though they don't give a fuck about race and they're just kind of,
Yeah, that they care about
masculine guys.
Well, so far the poll is 100% racists are the more accepting community.
Well, I think that's enough of it. I mean, 4 is enough of a sample size. I think we can go ahead and publish our results, boys.
Yep. Results have been published. Yep.
Well, yeah,
Out of 4 votes, 4 say the racists are more accepting.
That's 100% of Americans think that racists are more accepting
Right.
the LGBT community.
Yeah.
Crazy.
With a 1% margin of error.
Yep. Ah, crap. A bunch of votes just came in at the last minute. It's 3 in the morning. There was a flood in the counting room that we're not allowing anyone to see, and we're not calling an emergency plumber as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you know it? We have 110% racists. We have 110% of votes for racists.
Yep. Hashtag science. That's right, Quest Fanning. Hashtag science.
No fraud affected the outcome of the election,
this poll.
of the
That's
poll.
right. You will be banned in the chat if you suggest that it was.
Yes.
Anything but the most safest and most securest.
Poll ever in YouTube history.
That's right. And also the most popular, way more popular than our last poll.
That's right.
Well, now I guess we'll move on to the next meme, since we had fun with this one. Another poll. 87% of Americans want war with China for not shooting down Pelosi's plane. And you know what?
Yeah,
I might be behind this poll, gentlemen.
Yeah, this sounds like it was taken in our chat as well.
Or
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
a
good
good-
enough for China for not shooting down Pelosi's plane.
Yeah, so we'll just leave
deserve
them to their current trajectory and fate of utter collapse.
Yeah, they had their chance. They had their chance to go to war. No more war.
Yep.
We could have settled this like gentlemen and declared war.
Yeah.
But now this is personal.
Yep, we're gonna have to send them all the Tiananmen Square memes now, all of them. Load it up into a rocket.
Prepare meme fucking artillery.
Yes. Every cannon will be firing soon, sir. Every single one of them.
What would those be? They can't be red pills, right? They would fire like rice pills. I don't know.
Everybody honks. No one quit.
That's right. Everybody.
Oh god, we get hot air balloons and put fucking flash drives that contain information about the Tiananmen Square massacre and put it on the trade winds to China.
Awesome. Cool as shit.
Well, moving on to the next one. Oh, this one just gets my blood boil, assuming it's real.
Yeah, dude, this is like enraging. I hate shit like this, and people do it all the time.
Yeah,
They're like,
people do it.
I'm doing the right thing.
You do realize that you could sell that gun for a fuckload of money at Rock Island auction or one of the other auctions. A legally obtained M60 Vietnam era or an M16 Vietnam era go for what? Tens of thousands of dollars minimum.
No, well, it's more important to him that nobody ever get this in their hands. That they never wind up on the streets.
It won't. It will be in a collection where it probably will never fire a bullet again.
Well, they're so easy.
I'm a weapons nerd. What do you expect?
I mean, do you own guns?
No, I just haven't had the money to actually buy some stuff yet.
No guns. I knew you were a no guns.
I'm sorry that I've got other plans for my money right now, like improving my house.
You got no guns.
In Texas too. You're in Texas, and you
I
have
mean, I can make
gun.
one phone call to my dad and probably get him to transfer one of his guns to me. No questions asked.
Maybe you should do that.
Yeah, that's
So,
kind
You're
of
the one.
based.
Yeah, why are you telling me? You're the one who hasn't done it.
yeah. Well. Then here's the response to this meme. Doggo came in fucking clutch for us on this one, boys.
I think this is the appropriate response.
Yeah.
It really, yeah. I mean, it is, but only if dogs do it. I'm not going to advocate for
Right.
abuse,
I mean, it's a good boy. It's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a very good boy.
Very good boy. Doing the Lord's work. So, and then this one, okay, you guys are good with these weird stories coming out of Florida, so can you tell me what the fuck happened here in Seattle?
I mean, that's a different tribe. It's like a whole different language.
Look, you're the closest I fucking got here, man.
It appears to me that a woman was burglarizing an apartment, was bit by a dog, called the cops. Someone put the dogs, I guess, back in the apartment. I'm not really sure exactly where that's going. Another person was attacked by dogs, and a man attempted to shoot the dogs, but shot the burglar instead, which I'm assuming the man was with the woman, both burglarizing the apartment. That's kind of what I'm getting.
Yeah, likely, right? And he's like, "Oh shit, baby, I'll shoot the dog. I'll shoot the dog, baby. Hold still." Bam. With that famous marksmanship.
Oh my god. I've never heard that one. I admit, I've never heard that one. That was a good
one. You might not again. You might not ever again. So remember it.
Moving along.
The rest of my days.
Is it really true you guys used to work for Hitler? The Minions. No, silly. The Minions only work for villains.
Whoa. I think I might go watch that movie now.
Yeah, and the reply is, of course, based.
Yeah. You could barely see it. Let's zoom and enhance.
The one reply.
The one reply.
At least as of the time of the screenshot.
Yep. It's an older meme, but it checks out.
Yeah. It does.
Guess the price per charge, 32 cents a minute, $19.20 an hour, 8 hours, $155 from 0 to full, and 8 hours of your time, which is worth what?
Yeah.
Most electric vehicles get about 350 miles, yeah, more or less. That's 44 cents a mile. An F-350 pulling a horse trailer gets better mileage. This really might be like the average cost, per charger, because they do. I've seen some of these charging stations at gas stations, and they're lined up.
Yeah.
And you have to provide your card information and fucking plug it in and fucking wait. And wait.
And they're trying to claim, it doesn't take 8 hours for a full charge of these charges. Maybe an hour.
Fucking rapid charge.
Yeah, the rapid charge, but I think those cost more to use.
It's a different issue.
And they do they do kill the battery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you charge a battery that quickly, it's not meant to accept that amperage rate.
No, not at all.
Ruin the battery.
Thank you, Katie.
Yep.
Sorry.
Different issue. Oh, that's a different issue. More cope.
Right. Says someone with the name not a subject.
Yep. Sphincter 987.
That's even better. That should be the actual name.
Yeah, for real.
Centrist, nice. Sure.
Oh, he's big brained.
Yeah.
You can tell because both sides are bad.
Yeah.
Enlightened centrist.
Yep.
They're
not
both
really
equally bad too.
Both sides are bad too, but I'm not like Therefore, somewhere in the middle is better.
Nah, you're just full rejection. Fuck 'em, fuck all of it. Leave me alone. Which I can
Right.
respect that. I can respect it.
Yeah.
So.
I don't care if you're the left side of my fence or the right side of my fence. Just don't be on this side of the fence.
Yep. So.
Don't let me catch you on this side of the...
And more Sean King being Talcum X.
Activism. He is an activist, isn't he? He's a leader. He's an influential person. 40 grand on a fucking dog, and then within hours?
What breed of dog
goes for that much? A bull, a mastiff. A fucking mastiff that was supposedly trained. It's just money. It's just money laundering. It's just fucking money laundering.
Yeah.
Fuck, wish they were niggers. Fuck them. This guy.
Well, moving on.
White as fuck. He grew up white with curly red hair. Like, fuck him.
Yeah.
I mean, I do agree with that. Fuck him.
Yep. But here's something nice.
Yeah, this is nice.
Can we zoom in on the art piece itself?
Sure.
Yeah, I want to point out how Buzz Lightyear looks like he's coerced into doing this.
Yeah.
Like he's got like this sad look on his face, like I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
She's depicting human likenesses. Isn't that haram?
Yeah. It's welcome to the entire fucking religion of active hypocrisy for everything.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
I like her
I
face.
don't know.
Yeah.
As if you can't see fully what her face looks like.
It's the fine details they're getting rid of.
She should be modest.
I suppose.
Yep.
She has a hijab on.
Yep. Okay, Quest, you love your yes, you love your Mastiff, but did you spend $40,000 to get your Mastiff?
Knowing Quest, you might have. Quest is fucking rolling in dough.
Yeah.
You might have.
Yeah, that fucking hijab is to fucking avert your lustful eyes, you sinner.
Right. Well, it's not my fault she's showing her face. She needs to cover it up, that slut.
I mean, you're right. We should blame her for her immodesty.
Right. It's obviously her fault.
She deserves whatever she gets.
Still depicting white people. That's true, but she's somewhere in America at this point.
Yeah,
I think.
No, she's in Egypt.
No, she's in Egypt.
Is.
Also, don't forget that. I mean, look at her, fairly light skin tone for an Egyptian. So it could be that she's from part of Egypt that has an unusually light skin tone due to the Greek ancestry.
What are you talking about? They was Kangs and shit.
No, they were.
Regular Egyptians have a light skin tone, dude. They're North African. They're
They're of the Hellenic. They're of the old Hellenic.
Whatever. Yeah. Before you go speaking out of turn, about her light skin tone or whatever. Yeah. She's fucking Egyptian, bro. Like, don't trip. They was never Kangs. I mean, there was
the
one
Nubians
dynasty
for about 80 years.
One fucking dynasty that lasted a king and a half. But that was it.
Yeah, I said 80 years. Yep.
In a period of turmoil that the fucking Lower Egypt had collapsed under that time. So before the reunification.
Then eventually we get the Ptolemaic dynasty, which is
Well, that's where you get all your Greeks, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
So don't be so butthurt.
Well, no, I'm saying that a lot of modern Egyptians have Hellenic ancestry.
Well, yeah, so don't be so butthurt.
Yeah.
Ptolemaic dynasty right there.
I was more referring to the whole brother-sisters being intermarried for generations.
Well, I mean,
I don't know what you're on. I don't know what you're on about.
I'm sure that happened.
It was with almost every generation, man.
I mean, you had to find out how much inbreeding fucks you up somehow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I guess experimentation is the only way.
Yep. Ugh. Still ugh. So
Whatever.
unzoom, unenhance, and let's look at the cringe.
This
yeah,
is pretty cringe on a lot of levels.
right. They changed Spider-Man's costume to be Ukraine colors.
That's pretty cringe.
Yeah, that's super cringe. The fact that he's apparently defending democratic values, as if that's what Ukraine has done at all.
How
I
many
like
people
how
has Ukraine disappeared so far for fucking memes?
I like how
Right.
democratic values is like obliviously, distracted by retarded media, obliviously crossing the street in front of, massive dangers, just ignoring them,
Also,
thinking everything is fine.
also,
That is pretty unironically a good fucking depiction of democratic values. Is
Oh, yeah,
these
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
these
also
adulterated
Ukraine using the.
retards.
Also, in this situation, wouldn't it be easier for Spider-Man to pick kid up and poop out of the way?
Yeah, I mean that's not going to be comfortable for those on that bus.
Oh yeah, he probably caused severe injury if that bus was going 30, 40 miles an hour.
well, yeah,
They're
but they're
flying out of
aggressive.
seats.
Russia wants to change the world order, so that's fine that they're uncomfortable. They should be uncomfortable.
That's right.
Yeah.
They deserve it
Yep.
Yep.
because they want to change the world order, and we can't
Right.
have that.
That's right. Yeah, we have to have American hegemony. We can't
A
possibly let
crazy
someone
idea.
else have it.
How about we have no world order?
That's not
Oh,
possible.
NWO, no world order.
Yeah, no world order. There is no hegemon. There are just nations that either ignore each other or peacefully coexist. Occasionally
No
fighting each
God.
other.
No gods and no masters.
Sounds kind of anarchist to me.
I mean, at a
No
national
gods
level.
and no masters.
Yeah, that's how countries interact with each other in an anarchistic like manner. If you think of the country as an individual, they exist amongst themselves in an anarchist society.
They
So
do
is that-
have to decide to get along or not.
Or not, yeah.
Well, moving on to the next
I
one.
mean, what's a genocide between friends, right?
Right.
No, I do believe in a state, just a very limited one. I do believe
No,
a
you
government.
don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you fucking don't. You,
Oh my
you
God.
prescribe a government fucking solution to everything, bro.
It's
You really
very
do.
top down as well.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. You
mean-
love government state solutions to every single
Not
issue that we-
economics, not day-to-day interactions, only for
Maybe some-
elections, which are already intertwined with the government.
I mean, corporations, right, can do what they want. But government is just a corporation.
It is.
You're all mad. Don't be mad. You know though that you love like state-oriented solutions to issues, social issues, mostly. Just like strong force coercion from the states.
Like,
Oh God,
Like
here we
just
go.
about every fucking a debate we've had in the last couple episodes about, especially John talking about how to implement, socially coercive policies. Whereas you're like, just fucking do this, and everyone who doesn't
can
like
you
it will
give
have to
a
fucking deal.
specific example?
Yeah, you do have to give an
You have to give a
example.
specific example or shut
Yeah.
up.
Because I can't, because I've been drinking, and this is
Thus, I recommend you retract your point.
I
You
won't.
did make because you did make an assertion, and the burden of proof is on you for
Yeah.
that.
It's all right. I won't retract it though.
Okay, well, we can revisit it another time,
Okay,
perhaps,
moving on.
once you can think of an example.
I'm with Gordon Ramsay here. Give me your fucking jacket.
Yeah, mashed potatoes are not Irish guacamole.
They're
It
not
is
a dip for
ridiculous.
one.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
anything's a dip if you're brave enough.
Yeah, I mean, you can use it, but it's not really meant for that purpose. It's a side dish.
It's a main course. That's all you need. All you need is potatoes. All you need is spuds. Spuds.
You'll have some issues, but actually potatoes are pretty good nutritionally. Not perfect, but pretty damn good. Minor supplements from vegetables and meat, and you're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And they're tasty.
potatoes are the best.
And they're tasty as shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, potatoes are the shit.
Yeah. So.
From irishcentral.com. That's true life. You don't eat guac straight.
Exactly.
I don't eat guac at all, but, there you go.
Me neither. So.
Yeah, so let's do this one. See what the government causes inflation by printing tons of cash and then tries to solve inflation by printing even more cash. This is pretty much how they dealt with it, like the entire history of the Fed.
I mean, when you got Reagan coming around, they actually did do the proper thing, which was massively jack up interest rates, which then caused controlled deflation.
I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about it.
Look, they unfucked it one time in their entire history. They don't exactly have a good track record.
Yeah, it's most certainly been refucked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about having to enter like a 20 or 30% interest rate at the Fed level, which would completely shut down debt worldwide for about 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
West is asking, does Sean Bean's character die in everything? I'm pretty sure.
It's a lot of his iconic roles. I know that much. I'm sure he's got some minor, lesser known roles where he survives the whole movie, but
yeah, I thought he was going to do well in Game of Thrones until he didn't. Yeah, he pretty much just failed at staying alive in that series.
Yeah.
It was Paul Volk.
Most of the characters.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of Game of Thrones. Like, oh, you like that character? Fucking dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the character, the Mother of Dragons? Didn't everyone want her dead for a long time, and she fucking didn't die?
Well, spoiler alert, she does, but
final episode, I remember right.
Yeah.
Doesn't she genocide a few groups of people?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, I don't think she genocides them as much as she just kind of like kills their leadership and then assumes the mantle of their leader. So she brings like this incredibly diverse group of people over and then tries to conquer Westeros and goes fucking absolutely insane while doing it. Yeah.
Why are people into
diversity,
that?
Brown?
Why are people into that shit?
It's a great series. I would suggest reading the books. Yeah, it is. It really is. Sorry,
Dude.
I mean it is. It is.
No, you're telling me George R.R. Martin, that fucking retard, is a good author?
Yes. Those books are fantastic.
Dude.
I've read all 5 of them. They're fantastic.
No, never. I'm not gonna hit him. That guy is a fucking doofus. That guy's a real fucking dude.
Well, I mean, look, there are good authors. Yeah, there are good authors that are kind of fucking retarded elsewhere. Like, Stephen King wrote a lot of good books. He wrote some crappy books too, but you can't win on everyone.
Dumb shit though.
Yeah, complete idiot. That weirdly always wants to play a priest whenever there's a live action adaptation of his books. It's weird.
Probably because he's satanic.
Yeah.
Probably because he's satanic.
I do have to say this, though. Stephen King does actually have a pretty interesting method for how he writes his books.
He gets blackout drunk?
No, he has a warehouse that has no windows.
And it's full of liquor.
No. And there's a desk with a typewriter in the center of it. He turns off all lights except for one light in the center and just writes about what he imagines in the dark. So he scares the shit out of himself and then writes.
Drunk. Well, blackout drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, it's possible he's drunk as well.
That
But,
strategy.
Yeah.
I definitely vote for that strategy.
I mean, he probably is doing both.
And then the next day, you've got to through your bleary-eyed hangover, try and make sense of the nonsense that you wrote the night before.
Of the fever ranting from the previous day's work as you progress and got drunker.
Right.
And then you start it all over again. You just edit for a few hours and then start drinking again because you're ashamed of yourself. You're Stephen fucking King, and this is how you live.
Well, moving on to a somewhat recent find, something called Reddit Lies, a fun little Twitter account.
Reddit Lies.
Yeah. The only thing preventing Christians from throwing gays off rooftops is a few laws. Not really.
But wait, I also thought Christians ran the country, which is why you have to hashtag resist. So why are those laws repealed?
Exactly.
I don't understand. Fucking retards. Fucking Reddit retards. He's probably 14. We're probably just picking on a kid.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, if he didn't want to be laughed at, he shouldn't have posted it online.
No,
Yes.
he's probably a fucking 35-year-old man-child in a perpetual mental age of 14.
That could be the case as well.
He
Did
can't
you
wait
see
for the
the
next
version of
fucking
Bear,
Cape Shit movie and the fucking
Yeah.
his Funko Pops and his goddamn soy lattes and his fucking fur babies and shit.
Oh, fuck.
Babies. Jesus.
Fuck Reddit users.
Yeah, dude, legit.
Well, we got
Fuck
more
Reddit.
from them. One of their leftist...
Not just Reddit, but Redditors too.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
Reddit users.
Yeah.
Fuck those predators.
Real shit though. Buys a 42-year-old truck. Uses what's it say? Uses it for work as gas prices rise. Ugh, thanks a lot, Biden.
Yeah, why are the gas prices rising? I don't understand
Yeah.
what this point is supposed to be that
That he
Yeah,
should
he's
have bought a
driving a
more
truck that
efficient
uses
vehicle
more.
or an electric car or something.
yeah, he
No,
should
no,
have
no,
just
no, no,
clearly
no. You missed John's point. John's point is, why is it a given that gas prices need to rise?
Yeah.
As you use a 42-year-old reliable, fucking easy to work on work truck.
Yeah.
And it's not a given that gas prices have to fucking rise.
If anything, they
okay?
should be dropping until we come to an actual viable alternative.
Yeah, see, almost as though fucking economics is being fucked with by government policy.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
Exactly.
it's
Thanks
actually-
a lot, Biden. It is properly being attributed to the
Right.
Biden regime.
I don't know. I heard it was the greedy oil companies who suddenly decided to be more
No.
greedy than usual.
More greedy than ever.
They've worked their way down. They went from the oil companies down to the gas station owners being greedy
Oh,
as
yeah.
shit. And I think they're now
That's
trying to
racist.
blame people for driving too much.
You're just
Yeah.
driving too much and driving demand up. That's how the global oil market works, right? Is people driving cars in America more for the summer.
That's
how
fucking
the
retarded.
fucking global oil market works. Jesus, fuck, these people are imbecilic.
Yeah, they're legit. Just oh, I saw some meme, and then spout that shit as oh, here's the actual reason. They'll see this shit.
There is no current viable alternative to gas and diesel powered vehicles that can be mass deployed. It doesn't exist.
Power generation other than petroleum. It's cheap. It's easily refined. It's widely available.
I mean, nuclear has a high
extremely
entry
efficient.
cost, but it's more efficient. Once you get over the entry cost of nuclear, it's far more efficient than petroleum.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just run our cars and make roads and tires and hydraulic fluid out of nuclear materials. No.
No, oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about
petroleum.
power
It's
generation there for a
petroleum,
moment.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so versatile.
Yeah.
There's no getting away from it.
Yeah. and there is a
They
technology.
did it
Yeah,
Fallout, right?
yeah,
They did it Fallout, right? Everything is
yeah.
run by nuclear power, pretty much.
What
I
was
don't
that?
know. I'm not a Fallout head.
Yeah. Oh
But
yeah, a
Yeah,
lot of
I
nuclear
think in
here.
Fallout, like everything is vacuum tubes and atomic power. Like
Pretty
yeah,
much, yeah.
I believe in that lore, like the transistor was never invented.
No, it was invented, but it wasn't invented till like 2000 something.
Right. So they were
Yeah,
just using vacuum tubes and atomic
yeah,
reactors that they somehow
and
fucking
massive
miniaturized.
computers and things like that. Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah.
It's retarded. It's fucking retarded. It doesn't make sense. It's so fucking stupid.
But
And
it's a
then on
fun
top of that,
series.
it's as though in 800 years, like nobody has made new music. Like nobody's decided to fucking get together on some, shitty banging on some boards and some fucking string together a shitty guitar and make some new music.
Yes, there's a lot of logical inconsistencies in the Fallout universe, but it's fun.
It is fun. I'll give you that.
You get to shoot mutants.
I mean, yeah.
I can hear Midget's brain turning over, like it's starting to smoke, trying to make it into like a black joke. I can see it. I can
Damn it,
see
Midget,
it.
don't do it. You're going to overload it.
You are in the outskirts of DC, right? There's
In one of the games, yeah.
plenty of
Yeah,
mutants
first one.
around there.
Moving on before we get in trouble.
The way out is to reject based Florida man here.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
way
it's
out
based.
is to reject tribalism, reject authoritarianism, and to demand accountability for everyone. The ill buck 50 comes in with his fucking cucked, like, New England philosophy here. We can reject tribalism when the physical threat from the other tribe is eliminated. And that's
Oh,
ironically based.
well, it's also like self-defeating. Like you're
Yeah.
never going to reject tribalism then, because the whole point of your tribalism is to have another tribe which is threatening you, and they're doing the same thing to you. So that tribalism continues forever. You either have to reject tribalism or you can never reject tribalism.
Hey, I'm okay with that. I mean, I was brought up to reject tribalism, only to have it thrown back in my face. So I guess I'm over there.
That was a
I'm
bit
over here,
different, I
like,
think.
hey, you can find me over here, bro. Yeah, stick to your tribe. I'll be over here.
Tribalism is innate in humanity. It always has existed. It always will exist. There is no way to get rid of
Tribalism
it.
in general, but this idea of like the boogeyman tribe is how like every single dictator from like Nero to Bonaparte to to bring up the big H, to bring up everybody, Stalin, everybody. It's always been the I need to protect my tribe. You're in my tribe, and that other tribe. Look what they're doing. You need to give me more power
Right, you need
continuously,
my protection.
right? And so that I can protect our tribe. Like, are you against our tribe? And that's how it's always been forever, and it's fucking retarded.
Life
And it's
to the
not gonna
Max
stop.
actually enjoyed Fallout Radio. He's
Dude, yeah, they have
hacking
some
and
good
whacking
songs.
and smacking and hacking and whacking and smacking and hacking and whacking and smacking and
Uh,
chopping that beat.
well,
God
moving
damn, I
on
hate
to
Fallout Radio. Don't fucking play that shit around me. If you're
well, we got a
playing
meme from
Fallout, shut
a
off
friend
the
of the
radio,
show,
bro.
Freckled Liberty.
Oh, yeah.
Upside down smiley face. I can't feed my family.
Enjoy your IRS audit, fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's coming.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking take odd jobs for cash on the side, and 3 years later, the IRS is gonna be like, "Where did you get this extra income in your bank account? That these transactions were over $50 total? They
Yeah.
were reported to us by your financial institution? Oh, that was a loan from your mother? That counts as income. Why didn't you report it?"
Oh
Dude,
god. Yeah.
that's literally how it works. You get a loan from your mother. It's income. You deposited it in your fucking bank account. Doesn't matter what you did with the money or if you paid it back. That's income. You didn't report it. audited. Real shit, bro. They're coming for you. There's going to be 87,000 more of them, and it's just to fuck little people.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
they're not gonna give a shit about the rich. Why would they?
Well, yeah, because the thing is, going after the rich, it'll cost them more to get the money out of them than the money they
It
get
doesn't
out.
even pay. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a losing game.
Yeah. So instead, go for the little guy that can't defend himself.
Right. It's like they've always been doing that.
Yeah.
Only now, like, even more.
Yeah.
And people are cheering for it. Hooray! Let's vote ourselves into enslavement. My dad watched the polls today in hyper liberal Madison.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he thought he was going to be the hero to speak up for some poor disenfranchised, voter who was asked for a photo ID or something unjust like that. He would make the whole polling place clap by standing up for him and saying, "Hey, I'm a poll watcher, and what you're doing is wrong."
Oh my god.
Doesn't Florida have voter ID
12 and a
laws?
half- I bet he spent 12 and a half hours like fantasizing that whole thing and just standing there watching.
Yeah.
Quite possibly harassing people now and then.
Possibly.
Likely, given his personality.
You think so? I've never met your dad, so I don't know.
Yeah, dude, he just can't let it go. Like seriously, if he sees a t-shirt, he would like pull aside the fucking poll worker or the fucking site manager and be like, you have to make him take that political shirt off. The Trump shirt. You have to
Oh
make
my-
him take it off. Cause I'm a poll watcher and
Oh my god. How obnoxious.
oh yeah. You have no idea.
So.
You're right, I don't. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, he stays up in fucking Madison. He stays in what village? Something village. The village. The thing that's called village. Something village.
Yeah.
Well, don't dox him or nothing.
No, I mean he lives in the most liberal part of Wisconsin. It's really funny because like the electoral map is most of Wisconsin is red except for Madison and fucking like Green Bay. And
Yeah.
there's like blue counties, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And like the rest of it is just red, and it's ridiculous, dude. It's so retarded. And he's gonna be
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like,
yes, we should totally listen to people that have higher depression rates, suicide rates, mental illness, disease, and poverty than everyone else. They should totally be the ones allowed to select who's in charge for everyone.
Here's the thing.
absolutely. I mean,
It's not
people
like they
like
can't,
him are
sort
all
out their
about
own
it.
fucking lives.
Dude, we had a friend, didn't we, John, who was like a technocrat, unironically wanted to be told how to live by
Yeah.
people like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And Bill fucking Gates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trusting the experts and the science and shit.
But like to the utmost degree possible.
To the point that like against all inner wisdom, like
Yeah.
inner self guidance, like he would fucking defy it for the sake of sticking to that principle that like these people are smart and successful and therefore right and should be aspired to.
They might have expertise in a field or two, but doesn't mean they can decide every little fucking detail. That's too complex for any one person.
His thing was like having like a panel of these experts. So it wouldn't just be like one person.
And
It'd
they're not above bias.
I don't remember what his argument was for that. I honestly don't. It's been way too long, but yeah, it was pretty fucking dumb.
Bias exists within humans, and when you put humans in a position of unlimited power, they will become completely corrupt given time.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Corruption's going to exist no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter how expert you are.
If anything, it could potentially make the experts more arrogant.
Well, yeah, there's definitely that.
Yeah. Ed's got a point about Milwaukee. Like they're just default Democrats there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Fair
what
enough.
is Mike Pence fucking dribbling out of his prudish mouth here? I share the deep concern of millions of Americans. Oh, he's so concerned. Do you feel his concern?
I feel it
No
pouring through
former
Twitter right now.
No,
president has been.
I think he's trying to, trying to play to the Trump base because he got fucking ass blasted in Arizona.
God.
After years where FBI agents were found to be acting on political.
Whoa, I think
Oh
we
fuck!
lost
One of those
Midget.
agents must taken out a midget. John, engage the
It's
emergency
the IRS.
protocols.
It's the IRS. They got him.
John, quickly, you got to transfer all your money into Bitcoin using
Quick.
using this shady website that I've got for you.
Oh man, well he's gone, dude. He's gone forever.
Well,
All right, well fuck Mike Pence anyway.
he's trying to get back in the good graces of the new Republican Party.
Whatever, fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him. Moving on to
Love
something
it.
funny.
Yes. Meanwhile, outside Mar-a-Lago. No, sir. No incriminating evidence in Trump's safe. Just a note that any Fed who reads this is double gay. Sir, I read it. Fucking love it. Yeah, saw this one this morning.
Only a Fed can be that flamboyant to actually glow in the dark.
Right. So flamboyant that you glow in the dark. They are,
Yep.
in fact, double gay.
Exactly. Even the most flamboyant gay man in San Francisco would say they're too gay for them.
Right. Oh, man. Good shit.
Which one are we doing next? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We need
Harambe.
Harambe.
Welcome back.
Yeah, dude, it's my PC. I don't even think it's my fucking internet. Just every once in a while, it just takes a big fucking shit.
How often do you reboot the computers?
I don't.
Oh, well then. God damn it.
Give it a reboot like at least once a week.
Why don't you just turn it off when you're done with it?
That doesn't do what you think it does.
Oh, okay.
That just puts it into hibernation mode. I can get into a long spiel if you'd like.
No, that's okay.
So, remember to reboot your computers like once a week, kids.
Federal agents? Yeah, federal agents. I like it.
Listen,
Nice.
kid, I don't have much time. In 2022, right as they employ 87,000 new IRS agents, the White House will start dropping authoritarian memes and then raid former President Trump's home. They'll claim it's all for saving democracy. But here's the thing.
The screen goes black and white, and there's a slash through it, and the fucking background splits in different directions in slow-mo, and his eyes widen, and like, something's passed through him rapidly. No. Oh, it is a 180 grain jacketed lead round from the zookeeper's rifle.
Yep.
Thinking that he was harming the child, he intervened before he gave away the secret.
Yep.
He must be killed.
Yep.
None can know what Harambe knew.
I love how much traction Harambe has gotten.
Yeah.
But it really all started with him.
Yep.
Everyone knows it was wrong.
Everyone.
Also, everyone.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
Yeah, screw your F's in the chat. Dicks out, boys.
Show some fucking respect.
That's right. God damn it. Fuck your F's. Dicks out.
Better see those dicks.
Everyone send your dick pics to Mijjt. You can find him on our Discord server.
Yep. And into the news, kind of a funnier one. Klondike looking at bringing back Choco Taco after a consumer uproar in coming years.
Well,
nice
I'm
marketing ploy.
for that, dude. We should hold out until they bring back the Choco Taco.
We should shut down the nation until they bring it back.
That's true.
Block
2
highways.
years to flatten the curve of no Choco Tacos.
Shut it all down.
Katie Zed has no dick pics to send me. That's most disappointing.
Listen, if you're a boy on the porch, then you have a dick. Ladies, you have an honorary dick. It's okay.
Oh God, Ed just sent me a PNG. I better not click it. Oh, it is a pic of dick. There's a pic
Was
of
it
dick
like
here.
Dick Cheney or like Richard Nixon?
Dick Grayson.
Yeah, it's one of those dicks.
That's great.
Well, moving on to the next one from Quest Fanning via the Babylon Bee. After declaring state of emergency in California for
baby long
for monkeypox,
monkeypox. Hell yeah, that's what it is. Monkeypox.
Gavin Newsom seen at French laundry orgy. Just hours after California Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency to slow the spread of monkeypox virus, he was photographed attending an orgy at the French Laundry, the same upscale restaurant where he dined during the COVID lockdowns last year.
How tasteful.
Very tasteful. Wild orgy tonight.
Isn't it still like the high 98, 99% are gay or bisexual men?
So the point where the
Men,
news
you mean
can't
men who have sex with men?
yeah, they can't ignore it anymore. So they've said it's what was the word the sentence I saw earlier that was fucking hilarious? It was like among a certain lifestyle or something like that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But I thought
They
being
didn't
gay
name
wasn't
which
a
one it was.
lifestyle, quote unquote.
Well, I mean, there's a difference between being gay and being a fucking degenerate that attends weekly orgies with fucking random strangers.
Well, I mean,
I think the real way to say it.
I mean,
with sores on their
difference
dicks, with active sores on their dicks.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, there's
difference
different.
You're just like,
between
yeah,
being a
go
fat-
for it, bro. Rail me. Yeah, I want that sore covered dick. That's what I want to be.
Yeah. There's a difference between fairly normal Dave Rubin has a husband, a dog, lives in Florida, doesn't generally cause problems, and
he's one of the good ones.
He'll get a pass. He'll get a pass.
Well, yeah, as opposed to those who, attend weekly orgies and
with
say
strangers.
yes to guys with fucking swords on their dicks. Yeah. Like, it just takes a bit of self-restraint. Yeah. Just a little bit of, discipline for, 2 weeks until the symptoms
maybe
subside.
A month.
Like, yeah, just don't fuck random strangers in the mouth and butt and dude, come on, just for 2 weeks.
Hang on, emergency thread. Since we're talking about it here.
Emergency thread injection begin.
Well, just this one tweet because oh my god, it's fucking a long ass thread. So just this one that I sent, just that one. San Francisco. Oh, go ahead.
Resident David Watson contracted monkeypox during the casual contact of hugging a friend. He went to the ER 3 times with extreme pain that opioids could barely touch. It took 12 days to get T-pox. His husband and 2 dogs were also infected.
Yeah, his husband and 2 dogs were also infected.
Yeah, I don't think it was done through a casual hug.
Of hugging a friend.
Yeah, he hugged a friend really closely. He was hugging his friend really, really closely.
And nakedly.
There was prolonged skin-to-skin contact.
Right.
Look, if the government can shut down churches for 2 years, I think they can shut down gay
I
sex for
think
a
we
few
can
weeks.
shut down gay
Yeah.
orgies
For a
like
couple of
2
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah.
Guys, some things are sacrosanct, okay?
Some
You guys have
things
to
are
draw the line.
sacrosanct. That's right.
If churches
Draw
aren't
the line somewhere.
sacrosanct, then nothing is fucking sacrosanct.
I think that's actually the mantra, though. Nothing is sacrosanct as a result of church no longer being sacrosanct. So, I mean, that's the point. Now, welcome to NWO.
Well, they don't believe that though.
Exactly. They just replaced one god with another. That's all they did.
They have
Several.
created the world that they want. It is a godless one.
Well, no, there is a god. They just don't admit it's a god because they want to claim they're not religious.
And it's more of a what's it called?
A non-theistic belief system is another name for it.
No. It starts with a P. It's for like not oh fuck. Pantheon. They have a pantheon.
Yeah.
Yeah. That word took me a minute to reach.
I was gonna say pederasty.
Well, I mean, that's one of them.
It's definitely a P word that applies to them.
Right.
Yeah. So, well, we've gotten the emergency meme out. Let's move on.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Oh boy, Midget. I think you're salivating over this one. Update: 2 dead, 2 critically injured in lightning strike in front of White House.
I mean, I wasn't particularly keen on this one when it happened. I don't know why you hype it up like I'm all about it. I don't particularly see God striking 2 innocents near the White House as particularly significant, but I mean, it is a pretty fucking cool event to witness. Like, it's pretty shocking.
And as I heard from a couple of servers, why the fuck is there not a lightning rod nearby the White House?
I mean, there's only so much you can do. There probably is one, but they don't necessarily like attract lightning.
Yeah, true. If it's not tall enough, it may not catch it.
Yeah, for me, it just depends on who is getting struck by the lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just some random assholes near the White House.
Yeah.
I don't think your proximity to the White House implies any kind of guilt.
Oh yeah.
Right,
but it's a weird fucking coincidence.
Cool to watch.
I mean, it's gonna strike somewhere.
It happens. Yeah, lightning strikes. Lightning strikes.
And now from NPR, National Public Radio.
Oh,
GOP governors sent buses of migrants to D.C. and NYC with no plan for what's next.
Yeah, dude, they're so mad that there were some organizations in place in Texas to meet these assholes as they flowed in an unsorted, mass over the border. But they're butthurt because they're being sent basically directly from the border, unsorted, without being right. And there are volunteers and, local organizations in DC, waiting for these people to show up. But they're mad that, there aren't a federal escort to put these weird-ass people with no other background check. The process is the exact same, except, they're not being told or directed to free housing at the expense of the American taxpayer in communities without the consent or knowledge of the community members.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it's NIMBYism.
Well,
now it's in their backyard, and now they're getting pissed.
Right, because, I mean, they're not on the border. They don't have to deal with this reality. I'm with it. Just make them deal with the reality of people arriving in your fucking neighborhood.
Exactly.
We don't have a fucking federal response to this. The federal government isn't there at the border dealing with this. What they're doing is fucking trafficking them into the country and basically setting them up with housing and letting them go from there. The NPR article is mad that they're not being set up with free housing before being let go. They're just being let go. Almost as though they were arriving directly over the southern border into Washington, D.C. It's basically the same rate of flow, It's the same nature of flow. Like it's the same people in the same situation.
Yeah.
Just over there.
I remember
instead of
reading
down
there was a what was it? A university or I can't remember. It was a university or a group wanted to test to see how truly tolerant a quote unquote progressive community was. So they did an experiment in New York City in one of the bluest districts there was. That was also fairly low in diversity, funnily enough. They had 2 Hispanic guys on the subway speaking Spanish in the morning, just a casual conversation. It took like 2 weeks before people were fucking pissed about it. In a supposedly tolerant neighborhood.
What were they talking about? You should speak English.
Effectively, yeah,
America.
yeah. It's they're not they're not comfortable with not knowing what people are saying around them.
They didn't want to be culturally enriched.
Yeah, they didn't.
That doesn't sound right.
It's almost like people want to be around people that are similar to them.
Insane.
Wow, even people who profess otherwise.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost especially those.
Yeah, exactly. It's
How
all
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I wanted to point out about this in particular article was that, like, yeah, it's the same nature and the same situation. They're literally just mad that there's no federal response. They even say it at the bottom of the article. There's no federal response in place. This is a federal issue. They want more money for them programs. They don't want to have to deal with this. They don't want to be the ones to have to deal with this. Texas doesn't get federal backup. They
No.
deal with it when they fucking deal with it. So now fucking Muriel Bowser and all of her beautiful wisdom gets to fucking find a way to deal with this. And her solution, federal. The feds.
Well, yeah, they won't take responsibility for their own action. They always push it up.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their personal nature. That's their personal nature.
Well, by definition, their ideology is very top down. So
Right.
when
Their
they're affected by
philosophy
something,
flows out of their personal nature. Their fucking politics is shaped by their
But
personal
the-
philosophy,
yeah.
which is formed by their
But
nature.
the thing is,
which
if you're
fucking
unwilling to accept
avoid
responsibility, if you are unwilling to accept responsibility, why the fuck do you think somebody above you would accept it?
because that's their job. That's as the person above them. That is their job to fix the problems for them.
Yeah, to
It's
accept
just an extension of
responsibility.
daddy issues.
Yeah,
It's an extension of daddy issues.
and mommy issues.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
It's very much like, you need to solve this problem for me. And then when they say no, they throw a tantrum. Do they not? I mean,
Oh yeah, exactly.
6,000 migrants isn't even that many.
that's a little high. I don't know if it's that many.
Yeah.
That's not many. Like,
No.
scheme of things, hundreds of thousands are showing up at the border per quarter. Like, per every 3 months, there's like 300,000 total people have shown up there. Like, some of them from Africa. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like if we were to close the border, properly seal and secure the borders, that we wouldn't have this problem to begin with.
I mean, we would have. It would take a while to slow down as people got the message that there's no getting over, and then they would, end up stuck in Mexico, and Mexico has to deal with it, and they have to follow suit basically to discourage, further migration to them, and then, it
Domino
would take
effect.
a while.
It's a domino effect,
It's
but
not. Yeah, it's not a fucking magic wand, but it certainly goddamn helps.
Oh yeah.
Messaging is a big fucking part of it.
Yep. So, scooting along. Crapo amendment to the Manchin bill to limit the bill's 87,000 new IRS agents to auditing companies and individuals' incomes of $400,000 or more fail 50-50. And look, every single Republican in line said yay for the amendment. Put it in there.
Yeah, it really split exactly on party lines.
Exactly.
I'm trying to find that rogue R in the D's down here.
Exactly.
Kamala doesn't even have to fucking
it just
cast
dies.
a vote
It
because
just dies.
it just fails to carry.
Yeah.
Wonder why that would be.
Yep.
I wonder indeed why all of these people would be against ensuring that
Yeah.
the IRS fucking beefcake
Yeah.
would be devoted only to their donors.
Exactly. They keep saying, "Oh, we need to make the rich pay their fair share." Yet every fucking time it affects the middle and lower classes. Well, mainly middle
Right.
class, but you know.
Yet they voted against ensuring that
Yeah.
the upper class or
Yeah.
whatever pays their fair share.
Exactly.
It is all so tiresome, dude. It really is.
Yep.
Damn it.
And this one.
Hey, John, this one's you.
Oh yeah, I was looking forward to this one. Actually got it pulled up here, so I can
Good.
read it as
Your
well.
fucking plan. That's how you do this thing. That's how you
Yeah.
do this show. That's how it works.
So this is a guy, uh, Tom Hartman, I guess.
Oh yeah, he's a real
This
big brain. He's a
is
real
literally
left
who.
wing big brain. No, he's very popular. He's widely published, and he's a
I see
big
that.
time blogger, and like he's a real thought leader. Among progressive leftists. And he's obviously of the tribe, and he's got that phenotype, and everybody loves him. He's so smart. Tom
Oh my
Hartman.
god.
He's a real genius. Look at his
Yeah. Well,
deconstruction, his total deconstruction of your philosophy, John.
I know I'm fucked.
It's masterful. How could you ever recover from this?
Yeah, it's crazy how like he kind of weaves libertarianism into republicanism and republicanism into libertarianism and making these
When the
connections.
two aren't
wild how
exactly
he
the same, there might be some crossover, but it's not 100%.
It's so weird how he mischaracterizes your every fucking position, right?
Oh, it's insane. Yeah, I love the first line here. The libertarians have had 40 years to make their project work. We're hitting peak libertarianism, and it's tearing our country apart.
That's
Pitting
what's
Americans
tearing
against
our
each other and
country
killing
apart,
people
bro.
every day. Because we are the furthest from libertarianism in this country than we have ever been since inception. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
We're at peak libertarianism,
Peak
John.
No.
libertarianism.
Look, I'm the fucking filthy statist here, and I'm in the camp of whoa. We are at like the furthest point from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
It fucking like all these people that he mentions. Of course, Trump makes quite a few appearances. Somehow he's lumped in with libertarians.
Oh, he's so libertarian, Trump. Yeah, Law and Order,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, he's law and
Right.
order.
Law and
he's
order, bro.
Look, he was a first step to getting more libertarian guys in there. He was the battering ram, but he's not a full
Trump
libertarian.
also
Yeah.
had more anti-gun legislation than Obama did, but there's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's super libertarian.
Yeah, no.
Right.
He was not much of a libertarian. He was just a battering ram to break the establishment's door down.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, the door is still intact, but hopefully we can have another one come in soon.
It's loose on the hinges.
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah, then he goes into a hack job about Ayn Rand, who gives a shit about Ayn Rand after they're like 15 years old? I don't know. I mean, so
Right, I'm saying, bro, she's a novelist. Why does he bring
Right.
her up?
well, because he's never read The Fountainhead. That's why. He read someone's synopsis of The Fountainhead. Who had
Oh,
a complete
probably.
bias
Yeah, he
on this.
read the
Yeah.
fucking wiki. He read the wiki and
Right,
shit.
that's more likely. Apparently, Reagan was also a libertarian, which is fucking mind blowing.
No, he was a neocon, the first of his breed.
Right. And apparently, so Ayn Rand's, what he says here, so right here, Reagan wasn't just echoing the libertarian vision. He was also endorsing Ayn Rand's objectivist view of the world, which traces its roots to a murderous psychopath in 1927. Right?
Who
so,
is
like,
this murderous psychopath?
What?
Who is this handsome rogue from another time?
It was, I forget what his name, Hickman. Was the last name.
Wait. Ayn Rand supposedly what? Murder I thought she was inspired by the guys you're inspired by.
I mean, so it's not 100% false to say that she's inspired by him, but not because of that. right? It's like a Ted Kaczynski kind of deal.
Yeah.
Where you just be like, all right, yeah, no, that was kind of weird, but like, look at the things that he's saying, though.
Yeah.
Like, these are better than the deeds
Yeah.
that he did,
I
right? So
mean,
she was doing that,
I mean,
and he
if
comes with
these
like,
guys really want to go down that road and they're inspired by the communist ideology, guys, if you're gonna go down that road, you're far more fucking you've got a lot more blood on your hands than Rand ever did.
Well, let's get back to the article. Aren't you compelled by this argument? Why are Democrat members of Congress having to armor their own homes with
oh god,
this is an actual link? Having received over 9,000 death threats with no link,
see, that
virtually
made me
all
think it
of
was a
them
meme at
from
first.
domestic
Over
terrorists
9,000. Come on,
who Republicans refuse to repudiate. How can you refute this logic? How can you
right,
how can you defend yourself against this
Hold on.
excoriating
right.
screed?
Didn't the leftists have the Summer of Love where it was what $2
No.
billion in damage?
That never happened. Everyone was on
Aren't the
vacation.
Democrats the ones that potentially inspired the congressional ball shooter? Aren't the Democrats the ones that had that guy that went to with guns, knives, handcuffs, zip ties to Kavanaugh's house?
No, that didn't happen.
Weren't they Democrats that showed up to the fucking Boomer Ken and Stacy
Yeah.
in Missouri?
Yeah,
Isn't it
Ripped
Democrats
down a
who
gate
love-
of a private community.
Isn't Democrats who love and apologize for niggers who drive through Waukesha parades and shit? Well, let's get back to
Anyway.
this article, shall
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
So how do you defeat this fucking excoriating screed? How can you? He's personifying you as so evil with your, oh man, over 9,000 death threats. He
Yeah,
literally
over
said
9,000.
over 9,000.
Right. That's what made me think it was a meme article at first.
Yeah.
I was
It's
like, are you
got to
serious?
be. Like, is he
Yeah.
serious? Can he be serious with this over 9,000 bullshit?
With no
It's so
Link.
on point.
yeah.
So
For,
who is
like-
this 1927 child murderer to whom he keeps referring?
His last name was Hickman. I'm just skipping around the article. I was trying to find his first name. We had to find like the first instance of him because he doesn't really talk about him after that.
No, he
Yeah.
just talks about him as a 1927 child murderer over and over again.
Which is
As
true.
though that has
That's
something to do with fucking
Yeah.
lol
That- yeah.
libertarianism.
well, see, that's the thing is like she was inspired by him, and all libertarians are inspired by Ayn Rand.
Yeah,
So
exclusively, right?
Therefore,
Exclusively.
Reagan is inspired by this guy as well somehow, and Trump somehow are inspired.
And modern
by
Democrats are inspired by the KKK. And how many lynchings did they do?
None.
Not
It was
enough.
Uh,
But yeah, it's all like it's just the most random shit where like Trump is being woven into it somehow.
yeah.
It's basically most of it's a hack job on Ayn Rand,
Oh.
but it's like really bad.
As a result, Republican policy over the past 40 years not only gutted America's middle class and transferred $50 trillion. The policies you're talking about were Democratic governors shutting down their states, you retard!
No, it was Trump somehow.
No, he's talking about also 40 years of fucking the
Somehow libertarian.
deindustrialization of the American heartland and the fucking
Yeah.
rise of the military industrial complex and fucking world spanning
Holy shit.
monopolies and shit.
Today, 40 years of Ayn Rand's ideas being put into practice by libertarian Republicans from Reagan to Bush to Trump.
Butch!
Have gutted the
Holy
middle
fuck.
class. What a fucking retard. Holy
You know
shit,
what?
dude,
I think I know
retard.
what happened. Some actual libertarians that know Ayn Rand fucking trolled this guy by pretending to be leftist that read Ayn Rand.
Dude,
It
could be.
has to be.
Clearly has not.
He
He
is
has no
not.
idea what objectivism is. He
Look,
just-
I
there's
haven't
no
read
idea.
Ayn Rand, and I know he's not. He's fucking wrong on all this.
He's not only wrong, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Like he might know he's wrong. I mean, I know
Yeah.
like the way that he formatted this, it was completely done on purpose with
Over
intention.
9,000. Yeah, come on. He's taking the piss, right? He's got to
Gotta
be
be.
taking the piss. because
Right.
he's
This
so
one right
fucking
here is like,
highly regarded. You don't understand. Like Tom Hartman is extremely successful fucking podcast and like blog and fucking news aggregator and fucking commentator and like he's very fucking big brain in the fucking game. Like people
It is.
love
Number one,
Tom fucking
America's number one
Hartman.
progressive talk show host, carried on
Yeah.
Sirius XM.
Yep. People,
Holy shit.
progressives unironically subscribe to Sirius to listen to Tom Hartman because they're progressive.
Retard. No wonder every time, like, you say you're libertarian on Twitter, they're like, oh, let me guess you like Ayn Rand. I'm like, what? Am I 14?
Yeah, because funny blog poster thing,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
It's what you said earlier, John. It's that fucking funny idiomatic blog poster, funny TV show man thing that passes for wisdom, that replaces the thought process, that just serves as their excuse.
Hell, one of the what was it? I think Marr is kind of waking up to going, oh fuck, I fucked shit up, didn't I?
I hope so. He
Yeah.
better fucking wake up and smell. He better wake up and smell the shit that he smeared all over his face.
I wonder if we were going to get the point where he's going to say, you know what? I should have been making fun of the left the whole time. I should have been making fun of the progressives.
I doubt he's going to do that.
Yeah.
George Carlin died too early.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If Carlin was around today, he'd be well, assuming he didn't get cucked, he would have fucking been furious about the cancel culture.
I don't think he would have been cucked.
He probably would have been one of the forces that we actually need. Like, remember, all it took was for someone to not apologize. He would have been among the first to not apologize. That's what anyone ever needed to do, is just not apologize ever to these fucking faux offended faggots. It's unbelievable.
So, scooting along to the next one.
Oh, is this one me? Is this the Trump says FBI searched estate?
Yeah. And major escalation of probe.
Yeah, all right. So check it out. The third paragraph is fantastic because it's 2 sentences, and if you take out like most of the first sentence, most of the second sentence, that is, the whole thing makes a lot more sense, and it's kind of encapsulated. So let's do that. The original paragraph says, the search intensifies the months-long probe into how classified documents ended up in boxes of White House records located in Mar-a-Lago earlier this year. It occurs amid a separate grand jury investigation into efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 election and adds to the potential legal peril for Trump as he lays the groundwork for another run. Okay.
Holy shit.
You want to read that with our They Live glasses on?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. The search intensifies the month-long fishing expedition into documents that Trump declassified before removing them from the White House and brought to Mar-a-Lago earlier this year. Then we skip most of the next sentence to get it adds to the potential legal peril for Trump as he lays the groundwork for another run. It does that. It does occur amid separate, but all of that information is irrelevant to the sentence. What's really relevant is it adds to the potential legal peril for Trump as he lays the groundwork for another run.
Right. That's the entire article.
That's what it does. That's what it does.
Right.
Right? So, and here we go. Here comes the gloat in the next paragraph. Christopher Wray was appointed by Trump 5 years ago. And he's the one who made. Oh, isn't it funny? Oh, what a fool Donald Trump Orange Man
or Ray
baby is.
Or Ray is doing this because he knows if Trump gets in, he's fucking canned.
Let's not mention that the fucking head of the DOJ was passed over for nomination to the Supreme Court.
Oh yeah.
No, he's not he's got no axe to grind. He's got no fucking bone to pick.
Also, we got to follow up to this story.
Yeah, that's pretty much the
Breaking.
whole article. Dude.
Judge Bruce Reinhardt, who's behind the Mar-a-Lago FBI raid, is Epstein-linked Obama donor.
Well, get this, dude. Yeah, he donated to Obama, then retired from the court to take private practice to cover Epstein associates during the Obama administration. Okay, only to come back into public life in 2018 as another judge and fucking to do shit like he's doing now.
Yeah.
Okay, he was in private sector banking off of human trafficking supported explicitly by the Obama administration.
Yeah.
Like enabled by it.
Basically, they're using the judge with all the red flags because I don't think they had any other judge they could go to. Every other judge must have smelled this and go, no, I put my name on this, I'm fucked. And this guy, they either have so much dirt on him or he's so corrupt, they were able to get it rubber stamped.
Oh, yeah. They get what they want. They hope to find what they want, but they won't.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm with Trump here in this photo. I like the photo. This is the right one.
You ain't finding shit. Look, Trump has been... Look, if they found anything actually incriminating, they would have had the cuffs on him by now.
It would have been, yeah. He's the Teflon Don, bro.
Yeah,
he's
got too much money and too many lawyers,
and too little dirt on him, dude.
Yeah,
they literally would have found something by now.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, what the tax investigation basically stopped where I predicted it would stop, which is the mid-level accountant was cooking the book because he probably wanted a bigger bonus, and no one above him knew what the fuck he was doing.
Oy vey, quest, my 6 gorillion.
So.
Gefilte fish, yeah, dude. He loves gefilte fish, this judge.
Yeah.
And he loves his gefilte fish and his matzo and his, presumably his latkes and his, I won't say that.
Yep.
Blood libel.
Yeah, moving along to the next one. Oh, we have videos now.
Yeah. There we go.
She's so funny.
Okay, TikTok, I really need your help here on this one.
She needs our help.
I teach 5th and 6th grade, and this morning, I don't know, somehow the concept of pronouns came up. And one of my students said, well, Miss Odell, did you even ask me my pronouns? And I was like, whoa, I hadn't actually asked him his pronouns, and I had called him a him, and I said, oh, I'm so sorry, I haven't actually asked you what your pronouns are, and what are they? And he said, Banana said, banana and rock. And I was like, dude, no, don't mess around. I was actually really upset because I thought he was making fun of it. And in fact, I'm still pretty sure he was making fun of it. And but they all
love that she's not decisive about this.
Banana, rock. If you want banana and rock to be a pronoun, banana and rock's a pronoun. Is it? TikTok, tell me.
They basically their own fucked up mental gymnastic logics finally trap them.
Well, they are their own parody. That's the point.
Yeah, exactly.
It's that old helicopter, helicopter meme or whatever.
Exactly. It's legitimate under their rules.
Right.
Well, it's so easy to do that a kid could think of it.
Exactly. If the simple logic of a 5th or 6th grader can fuck up your ideology in under 5 seconds, your ideology is fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty retarded.
Yeah.
And fake. These people don't believe that shit. It's performative. It's fake.
Yeah. As question, this is the problem when you get rid of meaning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What was it? I'm assuming you guys remember 2004, The Incredibles. If everyone's special, no one is.
Right. Yeah.
That was actually a decent movie.
Live by the pro sword, die by the pro sword.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, guys, you're a self-parody. That's why it's so easy to make fun of what you're doing.
Right. Well, that's why you have to be indoctrinated into that belief, because there's no way that you can naturally come to those conclusions. Like, you have to have the right preconceived notions shoved in your head, and then constantly get the new update, right? Because it updates constantly.
Yeah, you need social feedback and approval to make sure that the position you're taking is the safe one. And that it doesn't risk your social standing and your fucking, right? And your comfort in life.
Exactly, yeah.
No, you got to take the easy way. Shall we?
We shall.
Rescuing Doggo.
From Anaconda. Come on, boys, you got this.
I think these kids are Thai. I think they're speaking Thai.
Yeah.
Dog is so chill this whole time, though.
Dog is like, I think the dog's in a little bit of shock.
Probably.
Probably pretty worried.
Yeah.
Look how well wrapped around him he is. Yeah, that's a fucking... That dog is pumped.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Good work, boys.
Big fucking snake.
Oh, yeah.
Big ass snake.
Yeah.
Just finna gobble him up.
Yep. Yeah. I think it was less chill quest and more shock. So I got another video.
What do we got next?
Joe Biden being Joe Biden. Trying to put on a jacket and
in an 80-degree wind, in an 80-degree down, what do they call it? Backwash? Rotor wash?
Prop wash.
Yeah, he's in the rotor wash
yeah.
of the fucking helicopter. Yeah. That's totally understandable.
Yeah.
See, even his wife is having a tough time, like, getting the shit lined up. He put his hand in his inside coat pocket. Like, I've done that shit before.
Yeah.
Put my hand in my inside
Yeah, but again,
coat
this is
pocket
Joe Biden, so we can laugh at it.
And
he lost his glasses, too.
Oh, his glasses.
I don't know if that's worth laughing at, though.
Yeah.
I mean, who among us has not dropped their glasses before?
I have.
Who among us has not, fumbled putting on their jacket beneath Air Force 2?
Well,
technically, that's Marine 1.
Yeah, that'll be Marine 1.
Yeah. Oh, this one.
People do not care at all. Watch. If I sit down next to these random people while they're chilling, they're just gonna forget a few minutes later. And even if they don't forget, so what? It doesn't affect me. I'm still gonna do what I want to do for the rest of my day. Just go out and do what you've been wanting to do.
He's like at a movie theater.
Yeah. Got to kill it for audio reasons, but
this guy is inspired.
He's very inspired.
Exactly.
He's got his replica single action only. And
single action army, man.
He's ready to rock.
45 long Colt.
Big bore, baby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the shit.
It's a turkey, not a tiger.
Yeah, it's gonna scratch, dude. Have you hunted turkey before? I want the gloves and the net, though, is what I'm saying. Because when I go in there, I want to be able to, like, get it.
It's a turkey, not a tiger.
Yeah, it's gonna scratch, dude. Have you hunted turkey before? To be honest, I don't really know what to do afterwards, though. No, I'm just saying, like, once we catch it, I'm saying, like, do we just release it?
So insane how it...
I don't know, dude. Turkeys can be kind of gnarly sometimes. Birds are scary. Let's see what we got here. I see it. How big is it? I think it's doable.
Oh, yeah. It's walking around.
It's not a tom, so that's good. Alright, should we just go in at it? What are you hiding over there for?
You got the gloves and the net. Come on, let's go.
Alright. Yeah.
Oh, fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah, we needed 2 of these, Brady.
Where do they get those though? Where do they?
Got in one room.
The nets.
Yeah.
I mean,
They carry them in
for
this
animal control reasons, some departments load them up in the back of the police cars.
Not in all of them though.
Yeah.
You have to call someone who's out.
Yeah. Yep. Well, they got the whoa, damn.
I mean, we're on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, shit broke the
Yeah,
window.
look at that fucking
Yeah.
shit. God
Yeah.
damn, that is plate glass. Like,
I got him. Hold on.
that is serious. I'm surprised that.
Oh,
bird
apparently
didn't
Jaeger's
fuck-
saying yes, that is a Tom, by the way. The cops are morons, but you know,
It hurt itself.
yeah, I think we all agree the cops are a little bit dorky on doing this one.
That's what you get for asking for the net. Let her run.
Well, I think I have to untangle it a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. It'll burst free. You'll figure it out.
Well, they caught it to release it. Most departments frown on the police officers shooting animals and then consuming them.
I'm sure you don't want to shoot it with a pistol in a fucking apartment too.
Yeah.
In a fucking.
Also, the shotgun's probably not.
occupied as-
Also, the shotgun's not an issue because that is definitely an issue. It's not. It's not bird shot. That's double op buck. That bird's fucking exploding. Yep.
Fucking turkeys, man. They're cray.
Yep. And the final one of the night.
Hello,
Some
I'm
reason.
every politician in Washington. Running the country is hard enough, but explaining myself to voters? That's impossible. Most of them went to public schools. That's why I use Grammarly, Government Edition. It makes helpful suggestions to all my messaging, so you mouth-breathing sheep see things the way I want you to. Oh, that's a good idea. All I have to do is set the party slider and choose whether I want to appeal to the country or my base. Grammarly does the rest, helping me energize support or manufacture outrage. Though honestly, what's the difference? Grammarly turns typical policy positions into clear, unassailable
Theft.
sound bites.
I like
Changes
that.
messy,
Theft is one
unpalatable
word.
issues into confusing but easy to swallow misdirection, like a spoonful of subsidized corn syrup. Sugar. With Grammarly, I can use the exact same budget numbers to claim a spending cut or a spending increase. Oh, that makes things a lot more clear. Oh, that makes things a lot less clear. Oh, my donors will love this. Oh. Oh, yeah. It can even give complex, morally dubious legislation a cute title that no real American could ever oppose. You may be thinking, voters aren't that dumb. Well, we wouldn't do this if it wasn't working. Grammarly Government Edition. Helping Washington shovel all that bullshit you people keep eating. I can't say spaz anymore?
Yeah. I like that at the end. That was good.
Yeah. Well, that's all she wrote,
Good
boys.
times, gents.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess we can call that a show, huh?
Yeah.
I suppose
right.
we've done our time here.
That's right. So, if you guys like anything that you saw and or heard tonight, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you check out our links down below, including our Discord server. That way you can be a guest on our call-in show every Monday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That's where you go if you want to call in. So make sure you join it. And also make sure you join Mijjt on Sunday for his 7:30 p.m. Eastern live stream playthrough of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, and let me know if my mic is muted, please.
Yeah, don't let him boomer it the entire time.
I'll make sure to pop into the stream next time, Mijjt, just to make sure.
I should be around as well for next week. I just wasn't able to this week. I was busy. But yeah, I'll be there for next one. So look for us in the chat. And yeah, we will see you guys. I guess all three of us will see you on next Tuesday.
See you all next
Regularly
Tuesday.
scheduled show. See you guys.
Bye.